everybody, this is Angie and I am back with another reaction. This one is to Dimash. Let me know if I pronounced that correctly, I am not sure. And the title of the song is Stranger. This is a new one to the channel and also new to me. I have heard of this artist, but I've never listened to any of his music, so I am kind of excited to get started with this. However, before we do that, do me a favor, look down in the description and you will find the information for the artist's channel and a link to the original video that this song is on. I would suggest that you click that link, listen to the video separate and apart from this reaction, and also consider visiting the artist's page, looking around, maybe subscribing as well. We have to give back to the artists because without them we wouldn't have this wonderful music. So, show them some love. I'm sure they'd appreciate that. Anyways, I am pretty excited, so, let's just go ahead and start. I want to hear something new.
Спасибо. Спасибо огромное. А теперь прозвучит новая песня. Примерно. You crown as far as I can see. You crown underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. You chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin again.
Okay, I think maybe that's a good place to start. Stop. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is quite interesting. He has a really lovely voice so far. It's very beautiful, very, very breathy. And the presentation is pretty cool as well. And that instrument that they had in the beginning kind of looked like a violin, but I don't believe that's what it was. So if anybody knows what that was, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. I think that's kind of interesting. I want to hear more. So let's just go ahead and continue.
To know who I am if I have the strength to begin again.
Somewhere in my heart, in ancient times, I wandered through these valleys. I have found them on these hills.
Faces from us, somehow divide the memories. I've said lost, I've lost, I feel them in me sing.
This
Wow. He's very skilled. He's not just a good singer. He's very skilled, and his lows are just love them. Very beautiful. I'm curious to know about his background because I do think that he's got some training under his belt because he's really really good. And when you hear somebody that's had some training, you can tell. And the other thing I noticed is he is very theatrical, which I love. I've seen a couple of artists that are that way, and it's really fun. It makes it really enjoyable. So let's go ahead and continue.
Chance to know who I am if I had the strength to begin again.
I can see new ground underneath my feet. Stranger in a stranger's land. New chance to know who I am if I have the strength to begin.
Димаш Кудайберген!
Игорь Крутой!
Браво!
Спасибо огромное! Спасибо большое. Люблю вас сильно, пресильно.
Браво! Ну, конечно, невероятные эмоции мы испытываем от голоса Димаша.
Спасибо
Димаш
огромное.
Кудайберген, браво!
Спасибо огромное. Спасибо, спасибо. Игорь Крутой! И лучший хоббист мира, мой друг, гость из Казахстана, Олжас Хурманбек. Спасибо!
Okay. I mean this in the best way possible. This guy's a freak. Yeah, he has got just amazing range, and he doesn't just have range. He's really strong in every part of his range. He's very, very good. The song itself, I really enjoyed that. It kind of seems like it should be on a fantasy type show. That, of course, I'm meaning that in a broad way. Fantasy, sci-fi, something like that. It just sets that tone. And it was lovely. I really enjoyed it. Wow, I'm kind of speechless because That was pretty amazing. And as I pointed out earlier, he's very, very theatrical when he sings. And I'm wondering if there's anything else to that, or that's just the way he performs. Also, did want to point out that I did have subtitles on. Unfortunately, they did not provide anything for the spoken word, only for the song, which is a little bit frustrating because I would have liked to have understood the whole thing. But yeah, very, very impressed. If you have a favorite song by him, go ahead and throw it down in the suggestions. I love to get suggestions. Every reaction I do on this channel is from a suggestion so that I can react to what people want to hear. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and close out at this point. Just wanted to leave you with pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. If you have stuck around for this long, please go ahead and consider clicking that like button. Also, I love comments. Let me know what's on your mind. You know, generally I respond to everyone and I definitely read everyone. So go ahead and throw something down there. Also, it wouldn't break my heart at all if you went ahead and subscribed. Subscribing is what keeps the channel alive. And with all of that being said, the only thing left is to make sure that I let you know. I hope every single one of you have the greatest morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it happens to be when you're viewing this video. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Thanks.